Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to answer a question that I had from a viewer. It was asking about the display modes in the Fuji X-T4. It's going to be a little bit hard to show you the actual viewfinder and the menu in this, so I'm doing my best to explain in this video what the different view options are on the display. And if you do have questions, if I didn't maybe explain something that you don't quite understand, feel free, leave me a comment down below and I'd be more than happy to answer it for you. So basically what there is 5 different options with the Fuji X-T4 for the view display options. And you can adjust these in the viewfinder just on the top on the right hand side. There's a little button, it's labeled, it's called view mode. If you are looking for the button layout in general of the X-T4, I do have that linked on my channel. You can always check that out. You'll see all of the buttons on the X-T4 and what they do. This one is the view mode. So let's jump into this. Like I said, there's 5 settings. The first setting, what you're going to want to do, and it will scroll through, and if you have the back screen open on there, what mode you are in will actually show on the back screen, and also it will also show if you're looking through the viewfinder of the camera as well. So you'll know exactly what you're looking onto. So there's a few options. First option is eye sensor. So what this will do is basically by putting your eye up to the viewfinder, it will turn it on, and it will turn off the back screen, the back screen display on your Fuji X-T4. If you take your eye away, what will happen is the back screen will turn on. So it kind of goes between the two. If you push the button again and cycle through this, the other option is LCD only. And what this will do is only your LCD, only the LCD screen on the back will be on, and the viewfinder will not work at all. Third option is electronic viewfinder. So the viewfinder on the Fuji X-T4 is electronic. This option, EVF only, will just use the viewfinder of the camera. So when you have your camera on, there's no sensor involved, the viewfinder will always be on. But on that note, the LCD back will always be off. Now, fourth option is EVF only with a sensor. So what this will do is it will have when you bring your camera up to your eye, it will turn the sensor on and off. This is probably, if you're not going to be using the back screen option, the EVF only with the sensor is probably your best option to use. It will save the most power on your camera with the battery, because it will turn off the sensor when it's not up, it'll turn off the viewfinder when it's not up to your eye, with the sensor turning it off and on. What it will sometimes do though is if you have it close to something, or say if you're walking and it's brushing, you know, past something on your clothing or something like that, it will actually turn on the viewfinder. So if you're not going to be using your camera for it, I do recommend just turning it off. That will save the power as well. Now the last one is the eye sensor and what's called eye sensor and LCD image display. So what this will do is putting your eyes up to your viewfinder will turn on the viewfinder. You can see out of the electronic viewfinder. Then when you take a picture and you're shooting, the back monitor will display the picture you just took. So if you're taking a picture, you can go down and look down and see what the image that you've actually just taken. So those are the 5 settings for your display on the Fuji X-T4. This will again also work with other X series cameras, X-T3, X-T2, etc. If you did have any questions about these settings and the display, again, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer them for you. Also, maybe let me know what setting you like the best on this on your display. I have it set up so on my camera what I do is it will display between the two. So I'll go between the viewfinder and the LCD screens, because I sometimes just hold my camera up to take pictures. Now, to follow up on this question that I had asked as well with the different display settings, when you have this setting on and you have the setting on for, like, for example, electronic viewfinder only, or with the eye sensor, when you have this on and you bring it up to your eye and the sensor does turn on, you can actually still access the menu system on the camera as well, and it will show into the viewfinder. So basically all you have to do is hold up the camera to your eye. If you push the button, you will see all of the menu systems on the camera through the eye as well. So it's another way to kind of quickly, you know, change some settings on your camera if it's up to your eye and you don't want to lose the shot. Just like that, pretty simple. And also, if you're wondering, the Q menu will also show up there as well. So if you have your quick menu set up, that's probably the quickest way to do it, is push the Q menu, and you can change the menus right through the viewfinder as well. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. If you did like this video, thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join along. And if you have questions, feel free, ask me in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them on the Fuji X-T4. Thanks so much, everybody. Until my next video, you can check out this one.